to 22 and 51. We have a working vehicle fire.
Respond 9494 Main Street. Possible structure hard. First ambulance, medic 4 southeast.
Operation, there's water on the fire. Beginning to start down. 144, I'm going to be bailing out the second story.
We're now needing rescue. Not injured. Brewster fire.
Everyone gets a copy of the shot list. Everyone gets a copy of the concept. We all know what the end goal of the product's going to be once we deliver it. Everyone has a job to do. Jeremy handles all the ground stuff, and Jeremy shoots towards the shot list. Dan and I handle all the aerial operations, from the FPV stuff to, the more conventional drone, if that's what you want to call it.
We up here on the rooftop droning.
We had Darius as a PA, which was a huge help. Running data back to the computers to make sure we're securing all the shots, getting lighting set up, being another set of eyes for Dan at times, assisting Jeremy while he was, doing his thing with the camera. And we had Steven as a photographer. They wanted photos as well. So Steven was there just capturing the whole day.
First things first for the fly-through at Brewster, was just getting the lay of the land. So went to the day room, kind of got the idea and where everything was, who was going to be sitting where, and we did the loop in there and then came out into basically the main bay. Seeing where I can stand myself to get the best reception, how I'm going to see the lines and if there's any gaps or anything, wires, things to avoid.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take off and kind of just hover for like half a second, and then just as soon as you see it about waist level, start doing what you're gonna do. Hold them up for a second, and then once I start coming in the doors, then start coming. Then have them start coming out. Yeah.
One of the biggest things too is coordinating. Having a team of guys around you, and having someone who can communicate. When I'm in the goggles, I see what I'm seeing, but they don't know exactly where I am, especially when I'm around a corner or something. So to have, Frank or Jeremy or Darius, someone who's able to communicate, like, hey, the drone's coming, you guys got to start moving.
Now.
So when I'm building the shot list, I like to look at the concept, the overall goal of the project.
And then from there, I like to plan out what shots are going to be on the Ronin, handheld, tripod, what shots are going to be good for the drone, and all that.
As with any kind of fly-through or anything, especially when you're trying to go through tight gaps, the first try doesn't always go as planned. So I was trying to go through a line of 3 fire trucks through the windows, and there were, guys in the trucks just, kind of sitting waiting. And so the first one through, I go through the window, and immediately, there's just a little bit of turbulence coming through because the center console's pretty high on those, and it's tight. So I first one through, I just got a little bobble and just landed right in the guy's lap, and everything was good,
So he just used that light and matched it with the house lights just to give some more light into the space.
I think the shot that took the most planning was the rollers. To do that, we had to get an ambulance and strap myself into the stretcher. And we had a wireless feed going so we could pull focus remotely. But I think those shots came out the sickest.
This was a lot of people to manage. from the fire department. It wasn't more so our people. It was more so managing the members of the fire department, and they were extreme help in doing pretty much whatever we asked them to do. And being involved in the project and being eager about the project and actually caring about the project, which the Brewster FD totally did, was a big help on us.
How's that?
Let's go.
Take the on stretch, and I'm going to have the engine and truck respond in as if this was a roadway and just go to work. All right, that's cool?
What do you think about this? I'm gonna hit this gap right here, and then I'll go through the window as it's lighting on fire.
That's what I was about to say. Yeah, you just go through the window while it's
Why? Is
burning on
because
fire.
It's flying in the air way
Can we
too
break
boring
the
for you.
windows and fly through?
Yeah, the live burns was pretty crazy, you know. We really had one chance, so pretty much I just used the 100mm Sigma lens, 50 to 100mm, on a tripod, and I just got what I could. Told the guys to, act like it was like an actual call. This way, they're not overacting, or they're just looking natural.
So during the live burn, that was probably one of the coolest parts of the production, really. They got this car on fire, and I'm looking for lines. I'm like trying to see where's the best place to pull in, or do some kind of cool line. And the fire trucks had just pulled in, so I'm looking at the ladder, and I'm doing circles. Obviously, the standard thing is to start just doing kind of loops around things. That's what's cool. But I'm looking for lines, and so I see I'm coming around the whole thing, and I see the tower ladder, and I'm like, what if I just get real low and go in between?
I want to put this thing up with the rung lights on for you guys and have you fucking go
That would
right
be
up
sick.
it.
Yeah.
We all work very well together. We all take direction pretty well. We have a good time while we're doing it. We're not the most polished group.
Danny's thought process.
I gotta take a dump.
But we do get the job done.
I hope you guys enjoyed the process of us making the video. Go check it out. Brewster Fire Department, Westchester Drone Ops, JR Media LLC, Fisky FPV. Hell yeah.